everyone. I'm Kim Graves from Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union, and this is The Ripple Effect. Today, we have a couple of special guests. And by the way, Jessica, missing you. Wish you were here. But you, girl, are missing out on a beautiful event that is coming up and a beautiful necklace. So let's kind of jump into it. I have Shannon Spencer and Jess Jackson here. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
I'm so excited. So we have a lot going on. You, Shannon, you're doing everything, aren't you?
I try a little bit of everything.
But now you have a new adventure.
I do. I'm really excited about this adventure.
So you're going to a marathon? You're going to run in a marathon?
I am. So about 17 years ago, I was diagnosed with ductal carcinoma.
Okay.
And my journey was, it wasn't horrible at all. Luckily, we found it at an early stage and was able to do a lumpectomy, and things went really smoothly. And I really never talked about it, to close friends and family, but didn't really, because I felt like my story wasn't big enough. You know what I mean? Sometimes you go through things, it's like, oh, it was just minor. So I really didn't say much of anything. Again, just close friends and family knew about it. And so as I've kind of grown over the years, I still have to have a mammogram every year, and my girls, at certain ages had to, go through and do a mammogram. My middle daughter actually had to have a biopsy done, and so just some different things have happened. And I thought, man, I really need to do more. I need to be an advocate. So, if you're a runner and anybody knows anything about the New York Marathon, they take 1% on a lottery, and then your qualification time to get into the New York Marathon is even harder than the Boston. So if
Are you kidding me?
No. So if you have to run like a 3:30 in Boston, you need to beat that time by 7 or 8 minutes. So you need to run like a 3:22. If you want to qualify for the New York Marathon, right now you have, according to last year, you had to beat it by 22 minutes. So I really
Where you at?
I'm nowhere close to that. I could probably, pull off a 3:45, but that's not my qualifying. And I need to run at least 22 minutes, faster than that. So you have an opportunity to choose a nonprofit and you apply. So just like a job application, you write why you want to do it. And then you also do an interview. So I had 2 interviews that I had
I just thought you would show up and run. I didn't realize like there was all this detail you have to go through just to even get in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you chose a non-for-profit.
I did. Some people would say it's an easy way, but it's not. Because you do have to go through all those steps. But I have to raise $6,000 for my bib in order to get into it. So
wow.
All that money goes to my nonprofit, goes directly to them. It doesn't pay for my hotel. It doesn't pay for me to get there. So it goes toward their organization and their fight to, help women who maybe don't have insurance, help women who, need a doctor or need some, connections as things go on. Also to help fight and find the cure.
Breast cancer is a big deal. And I don't know what the statistics are, and I don't know how many people have, which you may know.
1 in 8.
Is it 1 out of every 8? And usually, if you get tested and you do have breast cancer, then everybody in the family needs to be aware of this because they need to do their mammograms annually. My sister had AAA, and so she went through a battle, and she's doing fantastic. She's in remission. Awesome. It's kind of hard sometimes to talk about it, but I did go through with her all of her treatments. And when she rang that bell, it was pretty awesome. We
Yeah,
talked about,
yeah,
hey, we're not
absolutely.
gonna we're not gonna get emotional, and here I am, because I mean it was tough to see that. And so now her daughters need to be aware and make sure that they get checked. And you're going through, you've had your children go through the same thing, because I mean it's a constant thing. Everybody needs to be checked just to make sure, even if you don't have this in your family. But it affects so many people, and you're raising money for this.
Yeah. Real quick, a lot of people don't realize that men can get breast cancer. So I do have an 11-year-old son. And so they say when he's 18 that we should, take steps to make sure that he doesn't have that gene and things like that. So a lot of people don't realize that, but men can get breast cancer as well.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's out there, and the awareness and letting everybody know it's not just women.
Yeah.
It's not just women. So you came up with a plan.
I did. So
Let's hear about this dream, because it's pretty awesome.
So I'm thinking, like, how can I be different and raise $6,000 and use my community? And I met Jess a few times during Women's Business Council. So if you're a woman and you're not in Women's Business Council for the chamber, you need to get there. Connections and relationships are important. So I called her and said, hey, can we meet? I have an idea, and I would really like for you to be a part of it. So I said, I'd like to hold a raffle, but I need your help, and I have a design for a piece of jewelry, and if you can make it come to life, I'd like to auction or raffle it off and help, raise $6,000 towards Susan G. Komen. And without hesitation, she said yes. So
I love it.
I don't know why she said yes, but
Well, honestly, it's because it does affect so many people. Breast cancer does affect so many people. I have one grandmother who's actually a survivor of breast cancer. And unfortunately, my other grandmother did not survive breast cancer. So yes, yearly testing, yearly mammograms.
So important.
So important.
Yeah.
But when you approach us with a cause that's so near and dear to our heart, it's easy to say yes. It's important.
And so you came up with a design
I did.
for something, and I'm sorry, I had to take a peek. I looked ahead, and it's beautiful. So do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah. So when I was thinking about it, I wanted something different. We also live in Kokomo, the city of First. So I thought, man, this would be really neat for what we could call the Warriors Collection. I got to pull this up, because if I don't, then I won't say it right. So I'll let Jess kind of show the picture of it when we get done. But it has a sword on it. I'm gonna actually let Jess do it, because I kind of get a little emotional.
Okay.
So I don't want to be that
I can
way.
read through this for you.
So there are 4 pieces to it, and Taryn does not like to talk, nor did she want to be on, but she's absolutely amazing. She's the jeweler that crafted it.
And
so.
you did amazing work. I just want you to know. Beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, Taryn's extremely talented. We're very blessed to have someone who can bring people's important pieces to life. Jewelry's art that you wear, and it should say something, and Taryn's very good at making that happen. So for Shannon and her project with the Warrior Collection, so the sword that's on the pendant represents strength, courage, and the warrior within. We'll show you obviously a picture of the pendant, but it does have actually a circle going around the sword. So part of the sword is kind of imperfect and rough. And imperfection represents the scars of battle and survival. The center is set with a pink sapphire, which is known as a symbol of hope, healing, and the breast cancer journey. And then the diamonds that are on the other part of the circle are representative of the light in our darkest moments. So it's altogether a very beautiful piece that Shannon has created and put together.
That's beautiful. Good job, Shannon.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, you inspire so many.
Well, if I can touch one person, then I think I've done my job.
I think you've touched many.
Well, thank
I really do. And before we started doing any of these shows, I knew I had met you and ran into you. But now when I drive down Dixon Road, I'm like, there's Shannon. I see you working out. I'm like, hey. So I am just so inspired by everything that you do. And you come up with something else and you just keep giving back and giving back. And I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the pleasure of working out with Erin in the morning, and she's a visionary too. So I'm like, hey, Erin, I got this project. And she's like, I'm in. She's like, I'm here to support you. Again, women supporting women. I can't say that enough. And so she was like, let's do the ripple effect and share this project with everybody. And she's like, we're going to come up with another one. But what we are going to do is, so it is $20 and you can go to Palmer's. We'll have a QR code. You can put your information and $20 for the raffle there, or you can do cash and you'll write your name, phone number, and email down. We will have a drawing date. We haven't had that. It will be before October 1st. We're going to do a little open house at Palmer's so people can come. It is going to be on display there. So please go in, check it out, buy your raffle ticket, and we'll have some other things along the way. You'll kind of watch social media. Taryn did a great job on taking some pictures and video of step by step. So whoever gets this amazing piece of jewelry is going to have a huge piece of history in Kokomo.
Wow.
From Palmer's, which I feel like is our hometown jeweler. My husband bought my engagement ring there. He was like, that's where everybody goes to get engaged.
That's actually true. When I was married, that's where my ring came from. Yes.
I
Oh
love
my
to
gosh.
hear that. Yeah, love to hear that.
So you're actually going to run in the New York Marathon November the 1st.
November 1st, yes.
Are you so excited or pumped about that?
I'm so excited. I'm nervous because it's New York. I've never been, down the subway and you hear all the things. But I'm super excited just about the journey. There are 25 people on my Susan G. Komen team, and so it's kind of neat. Like, we get to rely on each other. They do provide us a trainer, so that's been kind of cool.
Wow.
We have group messaging between the 25 of us, so that's neat, like bouncing ideas off of each other.
So where are they all from?
Everywhere.
They're just from everywhere. Your team is okay.
Yeah. So again, you just apply. My husband's a fireman, so I applied for 2 other places, Tunnels for Towers and Friends of Firefighters of New York. And I actually, amazingly, I got approved with both of those as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I had to make a decision. It was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they all approved me and with these virtual interviews. And then Monday I was like, I had to make a decision because, if I say no to whoever, then they need to open that bib up to somebody else. And I was like, what am I going to do? So I just prayed about it. And as much as like 9/11 is important and it's the 25th anniversary, I was like, I think it's my time to maybe tell a little story.
I think it was a great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much more that we continue to learn about you in general, and for you to share that is just amazing because it touches so many lives. I mean, there's so many people that are affected, and for Palmer's to get on board and say, you know what, we're going to support this. It is something that is not going to go away, but this is a great way to be able to give back for that cause. So
Absolutely.
I'm so excited for you, and I'm so excited about the journey that you guys are both sharing, and everybody that goes along this route, that there is hope, and continue to do your mammograms. And I have a niece that lives in New York City.
Really?
Yes, she lives, right around Manhattan. Her apartment faces Central Park. I had to think about that for a minute. So, hey, miss you, baby girl. Yeah, so she is... She lives in New York City, loves it, and we can't get her to come back to Kokomo. She's very busy, so she likes all that subway stuff. I don't.
Well,
yeah, I'm out.
Drew just took the family there, so I was like hitting Erin up for like all the stuff that they did. I was like, so we're gonna take our son out of school, and my mother-in-law and her best friend and several of us are gonna go and spend a few extra days there.
You'll love it. Yeah.
Take it in, but it'll be neat to meet all the people. Susan G. Komen does a dinner for the families the night before, so that's going to be exciting. They actually make a singlet for us, so we have a singlet. We put a T-shirt together, so if you donate $100 or more, your name goes on the back of my T-shirt that I wear there. I've collected about $1,000, so $5,000 is what I need to get to by October 1st. The value will show. I'll have Jess show the camera here or face it towards you guys, and I'll have her tell you the value. But for a handpiece, one of a kind, the first ever Warrior collection, I mean, I think it's a steal of what it's worth. And all you have to do is donate $20 for your name to go into this raffle.
So they can come to Palmer's and do this?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll have all of the information there. We will have it on display.
Okay.
We'll have, little tickets for them to fill out, name, phone number, email, so we can get a hold of you if you win. As Shannon said, the tickets are $20 per ticket. And the value of the necklace actually came out to $5,165.
Wow.
So for
Yeah.
the chance to win a necklace that's over $5,000 and, you only have to put in $20, it's
Cheap.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, when can they start stopping by the store? So October is
Now.
Now,
Yeah,
start.
you can start
now.
today.
Come on, everybody, go get your $20 because not only do you have a chance to win this necklace, but it is going for such a great cause.
Absolutely.
And we definitely want to support Shannon and her adventure. We want to support Palmer's and support just breast cancer awareness in general and make sure everybody get their mammograms. So good luck. It's coming. And we want to follow up. We definitely want to follow up. I want to know details about the marathon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then a follow up about, the person that wins. They may have a story.
They may. Yeah. We
So-
do love hearing people's stories when they come in. I always say that's the
Yeah.
best part of what we do at Palmer's is being a part of people's stories and getting them to share their stories with us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you all again. And is there a phone number or something, or just stop at Palmer's and
Yeah. So if you want to contact the store, you can call us at 765-452-2505. Or you can stop by the store. It's 101 East Sycamore. We're just right downtown on the courthouse square. We've got the big clock off the front of the building. We're kind of hard to miss. So stop by and take a look.
I definitely know where they are. Thank you all again. This has just been a very emotional, very informative breast cancer awareness, plus a big event. Plus Shannon is going to New York City November the 1st to run in the New York Marathon. Palmer's has this beautiful necklace on display.
Oh, yeah.
And you can definitely go and try to put your name in for it with $20. And then all the money that is raised is going back to the cause of breast cancer awareness. So thank you all again. This is the Ripple Effect. And goodbye, Jess. Bye, Shannon. Good luck. Run your heart out. And everybody have a fabulous day. Thank you.